page. This is your title. Today we're going to continue talking about multiplication and division, and we're going to be looking at how they are related. Most of you, I think, already have some thoughts about how they're related, which is awesome. Today we're going to talk about it more. So go ahead and get this title down, please. I know that multiplication and division both count in groups. Multiplication, I am building groups. With division, I'm kind of sharing out into groups. But I know both of them have groups. Both of them count in groups. Maya, you're writing, friend. So let's think about some equations in English. Let's pretend I've got this equation. How would I read that equation in English? Yep, go ahead and write it. How would I read that equation in English? Go for it, Samaya. Two groups of three. I'm going to put the word groups in big letters. Why? Because I know that both multiplication and division have groups. Two groups of three. What's that? I don't know.
Groups of three.
Groups of three. They want to try to read that next equation in English. That was a little bit trickier. We don't spend as much time doing division. Bowen, you think you can tell me what that one is in English?
I know that you can use that. So the 3 is 2 divided by 6 divided by 2 equals 5.
That's not going to be English enough, Marley. Finish up, please. Divided by, that's just telling me that symbol. I don't really know what that means, though. Avery, you want to give it a try?
6 breaks apart into 2 groups equals.
I like that. 6. That helps me understand what divided by means a little bit more. 6 put into 2. Oh, there's my groups again. Big letters. 6 put into 2 groups.
We're kind of like doing 2 groups of 3, except we're splitting groups up to put into.
Yeah, instead of building 2 groups of 3, we're kind of like splitting it up, breaking it apart. That's what
You're doing
language
the opposite.
that's the language that Avery just used. Yeah, Bowen, we are doing the opposite. We are doing the opposite. Callie, what's up, friend?
Can we draw that?
Yep. Addison bought 7 packs of erasers. Each pack has 2 erasers. How many erasers does Addison have? Read that one more time. Think about what are we counting? Paxton, what are we counting? Counting erasers. Who thinks they can write an answer sentence? Whole answer sentence.
Whole answer sentence?
Excuse me?
Did you say whole answer sentence?
Nope, I said a whole answer sentence.
Sounds like whole.
Maverick, you think you can do it?
Yeah,
We do not speak of whole.
Dwayne, erasers.
Addison bought blank erasers. That will work. Go ahead and write an answer sentence. If you thought of a slightly different one, you can write yours down. As long as it has blank erasers, somebody should be writing. Madison bought blank erasers. We're gonna get a model going. I like my good old bar model. Oops.
What happened to it?
Let me see if I can make it a little smaller. There we go. My bottom bar is always my total. I'm counting erasers. Does this story tell me the total number of erasers? Doesn't tell me the total. So in that bottom bar, I'm going to put a question mark. I don't know the total number of erasers yet. I'll have to figure it out. But Brogan, I do know some things. What's something I do know?
That we know that you bought 7 packs with 2 erasers inside.
All right, so can I break this bar into 2?
Yes.
Okay, why would I break it into 2?
So then you could put
Oh, good.
I think I know how much.
This is multiplication.
2.
It's a trick question. I'm trying to trick you. What should I break that top bar into? 7. I said 2 to see if you would get tricked. But we need 7 because 7 is the number of packs.
So instead of tricked, I got confused.
That's okay. You persevered. You stuck with it. You didn't give up. All right, can you go see this line? So we've got our 7 packs now, Brogan. What's happening with our 7 packs?
We got split it up into 7. Now I'm gonna put 2 in each.
Now I'm going to put 2 in each.
2.
What equation
You could just count on 2s and make them into 4s.
What
and then make
equation
the
now
4s into
matches that picture? Marley?
You can do 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Yep, that will work. But when you got one?
I'm going to tell you how my mind actually works.
Oh wait, hang on, because that's not what I'm asking for.
No,
I want an equation. So can you give
so
me an
you
equation?
could do 2 plus 2 is 4, and then another 2 plus 2 is 4, and then
Callie, you got an equation for me?
yeah, 4.
What is it?
Yeah, 1 8.
Blank.
Blank.
No. Blank divided by 2
Equals blank.
equals 7.
Yes. That will work.
And you could do
We
it.
have some erasers put into groups of 2 means I get 7 groups. That works. Avery, can you come up with another equation?
Blank divided by 7 equals 2.
Some erasers put into 7 groups means I have 2 in each pack. Addison, can you give me another equation?
Yes. Two times 7 equals blank.
Archer, can you give me another equation?
7 times 2 equals.
Whoa. That is a lot of equations.
And we did that because.
Which equation makes your brain happy? You think, I look at that and I can solve it. I can tell you which one makes my brain happy. Ava, are you looking at those equations? Which one makes your brain happy? You think that's the easiest one for your brain to solve?
I'd say probably the last one.
The last one. Anyone else think the last one was easy for your brain?
Yeah.
Any other ideas? Any other ones easy for your brain? Callie?
The length divided by 7 equals 2.
Okay, how is that going to work? How are you going to solve that?
If you... Okay, so there's length, and then...
Yeah, multiplication and division are flipped around.
Oh,
Remember when we talked about that multiplication and division both use groups? Do we have groups?
Yeah.
So it will work.
And we could skip count by twos.
If you can use groups, you can use both operations. They are opposites. Go ahead and write this down in your notebook. Multiplication and division are opposites. In math, we use a math term to describe that. We say that they are inversely related. That's just the math version of saying they're opposites.
Like inverse operations.
Like inverse operations, exactly. Inverse means opposite. It's just the math version of saying opposite. Yes. You actually know another set of inverse operations. Someone, what are they?
addition and subtraction.
Addition and subtraction. You do not have to write this.
Oh, right.
Both addition and subtraction count by 1. So if you can count forward by 1, can you count backwards by 1?
Yes.
If you can count forward by groups, can you count backwards by groups?
Yes.
Yes. Just like we can multiply, that's counting forward by groups, we can count backwards, Maverick, which is dividing. Yep.